Oh. You don't talk like Biggie. Oh.
Why you talk? I don't talk like that, bro.
You go on me.
Nah,
yo.
I'm
Fuck that. Don't do that. That's not cool.
My nigga.
I can never talk like that, bro. I can never.
Why do you eat? Why you eat like you having sex though? I'm curious on that though, bro. You be sitting there.
You doing extra?
Why do you eat like you're having sex, bro?
That's funny.
You eat like
I will
having
admit
sex.
to doing that, but he's throwing extra. I'll be like, ooh.
You be.
If something tastes good, I'm gonna make sure that I don't even realize I
It's like
do
you're
it.
fucking though, bro. You're like.
No, you don't know what it's like when I'm effing, unless you want to really find out.
You be moaning, bro. You know you go to you fuck it, bro.
You want to find out?
Nah, I ain't with that gay shit.
All right, unless you want to find out, shut the freak up. But let's cut this Bad Boys Ride or Die review. We good?
We good, gay man.
Damn, bro. We doing a review.
Hey, man, it's Pride Month. You can't be talking like that.
Damn, bro.
Black power.
What does that have to do? Michelle? What? That had nothing. That has nothing to do.
Hey, man.
God damn, this dude.
Gay people
This dude is what?
They try to take.
Finish it. This dude is what? What
Dumb
is
as
this
shit.
I'm not dumb as shit.
God damn.
Gay people want to take from black
dude?
people.
No, shit ain't that dumb.
Oh shit.
Whatever.
How long did your brains lose oxygen before you...
Oh, yeah, that was in the movie. Bro, Bad Boys Ride or Die, right? Yeah. This is Bad Boys 4. This movie stars Martin Lawrence, Will Smith in their fourth adventure with what I believe to be a new director.
Is it?
Did the boys come back? I don't freaking know. I think the boys might have come back.
remember.
Might have. I don't know. But this is it takes place like what seems to be a substantial amount of time after the events of Bad Boys for Life. I would say at least a year or two.
2 years.
A couple of years.
They got a baby. So about and then,
a lot of things have changed. People are growing. I mean, Marcus's daughter.
Yeah.
She already. Well, last one, part 3. Her and Reggie, we know they got married.
Yeah.
And now they
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And
All
then,
that. So yeah. So this is our spoiler-filled review of Bad Boys Ride or Die. See, Bad Boys for Life should have been Bad Boys 4.
Yeah, it sound better, right?
It just sounds better. But they didn't know that the third one was going to do so well.
Yeah, they thought it was going to be the last one.
Yeah.
One last ride. Oh,
yeah,
nope.
One last
No. Let's run that back.
Ain't no one last ride.
Nah.
Put on your motherfucking glasses. You can see better. I see.
I thought. When I came to this movie, I thought, okay, this is really about to be the last one. Cool.
Yeah, I thought
one last ride.
Yeah.
Then they dropped this.
I thought
I'm getting a whole new thing from this. This nigga Martin Lawrence, Marcus having a whole epiphany.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like
that was annoying.
No, it wasn't annoying.
That was
it was a visual.
It was not needed.
He's always been part of the spiritual thing since Bad Boys 2. So
Wusa.
Yeah, Wusa. So he tapped in, and just a deeper part of it, especially after him going through his prayer after.
So yeah, he was having his wedding.
Yeah.
What the freak happened to the agent? Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, dang, y'all were like together and then not. You got shot up and then not.
That was one of my big gripes about this.
I was tripping.
Because this is the thing I get from a lot of these movies. They're going. Have you noticed like Fast and Furious and all that? It's mainly Latina and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miami.
This movie they dropped the Latina. They gave Will Smith a black woman.
Yep.
Which was that shocked the hell out of me, bro. And none of us expected Mike Larry to get married.
Facts. I was shocked by that. I was shocked.
And you know why? Yeah, that's wild. But you know why what you say is even more relevant? It's because they're in Miami.
Okay.
They have black people in Miami, but the Latinas are heavy down there.
Yeah.
It makes sense that he hollering at the Latinas.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So then you force the black woman in there. I know people would be like, yeah, that's cool. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? Find love wherever you find it. But I'm okay with her being black. I'm okay with her being Latina, whoever he marries. Mm-hmm. I really typically don't give a care about that. But he had a heart attack at his wedding.
Yeah.
And he hit the ground, boom. And then it had the water effect where he was at the bottom of the ocean. And he had an epiphany, Mike. He had an epiphany. You're an enigma.
I knew he was going to say that.
God sent you here to test me. But he saw he's kind of saw his future, and he got a moment of clarity.
Flashback.
And in this moment of clarity, he realized Captain
Holt.
Huh?
Holt. Captain Holt.
That's his name?
Holt, yeah.
Wait, what?
I feel like they call him Captain something else.
No, it ain't no fucking Captain Holt.
What is it
It's
then?
fucking, but it ain't no damn Holt.
Right?
Nigga, what the fuck? Hold on.
It's Captain something, not Holt. Holt? Where you get Holt from?
Howard. Captain Howard.
I thought it was Holt. My bad. I swear I thought.
I mean, we all forgot, but damn, that sounded so off.
Yeah, you're bad.
Yeah.
Captain Howard's the one that came and said it's not your. He said it's not your time yet.
Yeah.
And he had that epiphany, and he said, "I can't die, Mike." So we see this whole thing where it was the opposite of him worried about Mike's death, for him not worrying about death, and him thinking about his own mortality in the last movie. I'm getting too old for this, man. I'm retired. To him, I liked Marcus's character in this movie. He ran the show for the most part.
Yeah, because in the last one he didn't.
Yep.
At the last one, it was more Mike Larry.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you got Marcus retired in the last movie.
Yeah.
This one, he kind of took the wheel. He basically took the wheel from Mike when he was falling off, and that's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
It finally gave him more of a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did.
Because he is the co-star. He is the co-star.
Who's the co-star?
Martin Lawrence is more the co-star. It's mainly always Mike Larry's always the main one. If you think about it, a lot of things mainly focus on.
They're both. I believe they're both co-stars.
Not in my eyes. Not mine. It's always.
So you always felt that.
I think they're both leads.
You always felt Mike was bigger
but
than.
I always feel like Mike
Marcus?
Larry. I always feel like Mike Larry is the bigger role. He's the eye candy.
I mean, yeah,
he's the sex appeal. He's the one that.
You're only in the first movie.
No, not even in the first one. In the second one, he had his sister, King.
It was his sister.
Yeah, but it was mainly focused on him. I mean,
it was his sister. He went to Miami to save his sister. He was with her, but Marcus was about Marcus breaking up with him. He's too hot-headed. I believe it was a duality.
I don't know, man.
I think they did a good job in sharing it. It's cool.
Okay, but if you look at the two stories now, from the third one to the second one, it's mainly focused around Mike, from his son. Okay, yeah, you got Mark.
The third one,
definitely Mike.
Yeah. This one is too. So you got his family. No, you know it's tied to Captain Howard.
Because the first one was Julie. I think that was her name, Julie. With both of them all together.
They both had the situation, but it was more focused on Mike.
Then the second one, I believe that it got to do with both of them, though, bro.
I agree.
The third one was the story of Mike figuring out about having a kid.
True. I also said it focused more on Mike, and then you said it has to do with both of them. I agree with that, but you didn't refute what I said, though. I believe Bad Boys 1 is more about Mike. What's your rebuttal? Nah, it's more about both of them, right?
Yes.
I agree. It's about them both.
Oh my God.
It's about them both, but it's more about Mike Lowry.
The third one, yes. The third one.
The first one.
The third one.
I think the first one is more about. Listen to my statement. The first Bad Boys movie is about them both, but a little bit more about Mike.
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Because the girl was the witness, the white girl.
Julie.
Was tied to Mike and his player status. And it was Mike's best friend that got murdered in the beginning. And it was Mike going through all these levels. Marcus was just the man at home who had the wife who was pretending to be Mike. So even Marcus's role was pretending to be Mike. And the witness was alive, was about Mike. And she wanted Mike. And the best friend was Mike's best friend.
Yep. She was only going to mess with Mike unless it was Mike Larry. She was only going to mess with cops unless it was Mike Larry.
I feel that, but I disagree because the third one has to do with Mike found out.
The third one?
Yes.
So now we're off of the first one?
Yes. He found out he had a son. He found out about the girlfriend. We found out about another situation.
I agree. With the third one,
all has to do with Mike. But the second one had to do.
Now we're on the second one.
The second one, the first one had to do with both of them together, bro.
Backwards, dog. Where are you going with this?
I was talking about the first one. Then you took me to the third one.
It had to do
shit. I agree with you on.
The first one.
We all agree that the third one was about Mike. We all agreed on that.
And the first one has to do with both of them, though. Why do y'all both?
I agree.
But you just said that.
But we just said that the first one a little bit more with Mike.
Why? You said because of Julie, bro.
So let me go into Bizarro world to live with you for a second.
Hey, fuck you, bro.
You're not understanding things in our plane of reality.
Yeah, your reality is trash.
All right, so let me go ahead and go to Bizarro.
Fuck you, bro.
Let me line it up for you like this. Let me put the ball right in front of your bat so you can hit it. All right. Let me hit your bat with this ball. Would you say that Bad Boys 1 is 50% Mike and exactly 50% Marcus?
Yes.
Okay, that's what you think. You think it's exactly 50-50 split between them both. I don't. Why was it? Why do you think it was? What did Marcus have of Bad Boys 1 that was so 50-50?
Besides that, we learned about them, his family, how he was supposed to be a family man, but he couldn't, he used to be. He basically kind of when I think about it, he wanted to be.
All right,
like
we'll
Mike,
just take it. Let's go back to Bad Boys. Yeah. Let's go. You got it. You got it.
Man, fuck y'all, man.
So, Bad Boys, Ride or Die. This shit was funny, bro.
Absolutely.
It was exciting.
John Sally had a comeback in here, bro. That was amazing. John Sally didn't miss a single goddamn beat. This man, excuse me, don't talk to me that way. You dumb cops can't do shit. That's why he came to me and told me. You got to tell me what I'm supposed to say. Just tell me what he said. You have to say it unless I don't. That banter, the fact that he went right back. Oh, my cock. What has happened? Your freaking foot.
Oh, my bad. I'm comfortable. I'm uncomfortable.
Freaker. This whole time I thought this nigga's hitting the shit. So I would say he went right back into his Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2 character.
Yeah.
You dumb cops, leave me alone. You're stupid. He was ignorant. He was calling the cops ignorant, incompetent, and stupid.
Blasphemy.
And it was nice to see John Sally, who you don't expect, to come back to the franchise. This was the Infinity War of the Bad Boys franchise. It was like an MCU universe. They tied Bad Boys 1. They tied Bad Boys 2. Michael Bay even showed up in the original 1995 Porsche.
Yep.
And hit Martin?
No.
He hit Marcus?
Hit Marcus.
He hit Marcus with the Porsche. It was Michael Bay, and they're like, what the freak? I thought that was so cool.
That was cool.
They referenced, as you know, we got Reggie up in here.
Yes.
They referenced Bad Boys 2, Johnny Tapia, the ecstasy pills,
Blondie Dread.
Blondie Dread. They talked about the Blondie Dread.
Yeah.
He is very expensive. I was clapping out loud in this theater. I was cheering. I was laughing. I was enthralled watching this motherfucking movie, bro. The scene of the film for me, I guess we could talk about what was our favorite scenes of the film. For me, without a shadow of a doubt, the best scene was, in my opinion, was the Reggie scene.
Oh, yeah. That's exactly right.
Same.
Yeah.
And Virgo, you caught on to it first.
I was like, bro, he needs to go off. If this is a moment, he's a Marine, that shit makes so much sense. I'm like, it's either they're going to kill Reggie right now, or they're going to do something with him. That was the only two options, bro. Because it's either you let him take the family.
They did something with him, bro.
They made
the
that
gung
shit.
fu he was using. Reggie did a great job with the choreography and all. The stunt crew was here. The stunt crew was great. It looked like John Wick movie.
It did.
It really
Yeah,
and the revolutionary way they were directing this shit. You know, putting Riggs on Will and Marcus with the first person shooter mode, and the way that they were just moving the camera and panning it using drones. It was really innovative, bro. I really like what they brought here. That Reggie shit was amazing. It made me feel so proud of him. Like, bro, this is a grown man, bro. And they put respect on Reggie's name. The whole theater was going off in that shit.
He ain't 15 no more, bro. Yeah. This is just the evolution, bro.
Because they were still talking shit to Reggie even in part.
They didn't respect him.
Yeah,
they did not respect him.
Even though Reggie was in the military, they still was talking shit to him in the fucking when he was in the hospital. So seeing Reggie do that, I was like, for sure, bro.
The end scene.
For sure.
I'm gonna barbecue this. Permission to barbecue this chicken, sir. What you doing here? I'm gonna barbecue this chicken. Ain't go on somewhere, nigga.
Still here?
Still there.
This motherfucker killed 15 motherfucking people.
Hell yeah, let him barbecue chicken. All right.
That was a great scene.
So lit. Yeah. And then it ends with his face smiling.
Yeah. That was epic.
Dope.
That was dope.
I'm Reggie.
That was dope. Respect.
So we have an impact as fans on the world and on the directors. We made that shit pop. All of us who went in social media and made jokes in bars, pubs, around homies, these directors walk around, they hear that shit. Reggie! You ain't no motherfucking man. What you talking about? You ever made love to a man? You want to? That shit was legendary and epic, and it became iconic. And they said, freak, we got to do something with Reggie, bro.
Yeah, and that's the crazy part. That was his very first role. He's never done anything.
Yeah.
And now they turned this. He low key became an actor. You could make him an action star. Remember what you said at the end of that? They can probably make Will Smith's son and him. That can go together.
So my theory was Reggie, the white dude, Vanessa Hudgens, and Will's son, Mike Lowry's son, being a part of like Ammo and doing a one-off, kind of like Hobbs and Shaw. Not Fast and Furious. It's Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Something like that to keep the thing going in some type of way. They could do it. Why freaking not? And they could still bring in some of the characters. And imagine you do an Ammo movie that stars them, and then you could go tie in Johnny Tapia's back. You know? Oh no, he's dead.
He's dead, bro. How you gonna do that?
Johnny Tapia's
blew
daughter.
up. He blew up.
They said I look like an angel.
That's funny.
That nigga laughed. The woman at the store said I look like an angel.
Don't you ever talk about my little woman.
Watch your mouth around me. You lucky you're my mother's cousin, or I'll cut your balls off. Fuck.
But yeah, they can do a lot. They can do a lot.
Yeah, they can do a lot. Yeah. But what else? What was it? What was your best scene?
My scene.
I got Reggie. You can have Reggie if you want it.
I had Reggie too.
He got Reggie. You got Reggie.
I had Reggie.
We all got Reggie.
I had Reggie.
That nigga switched up. But yeah.
No, I have Reggie for real. No, but it was a lot of other dope scenes in that shit as well.
Another dope scene that meant a lot for me. Look, this scene is just as important as the Reggie scene almost, because it let me know that this movie was going to be fantastic. When they started talking about Captain Howard and how he was dirty and he was in that meeting room, when they went with the smoke, like they came with the energy, like you motherfuckers is throwing him on the news, having special conferences about this man, throwing his name under the bus because a bank account, his bank account gets money transferred to it. What the freak? Yeah, that's what it is. And then the Latina chick, I didn't like her, bro. Because she was so quick to throw him under the bus and believe it.
Switched up so much.
Man, the switch up was real, dog.
That shit in my life.
That shit was real.
Some dick. Nigga, that's exactly what the hell.
And we know why she got it. We know why she got up. Because that nigga can make his cock any size he want. Mr. Fantastic can stretch that shit. That was Mr. Fantastic. Of course she gonna freaking go crazy off of this man. He can make it wide and long as he want to.
Right.
So she switched up. But when the white man, when the FBI guy was like, yeah, this guy's dirty, he said, call him dirty again. He walked around that table, got in his face, call him dirty one more time.
I thought about Hancock.
He was about to put hands on that boy. That shit was lit. Even though Will Smith is a softy beta male,
acting wise, we gotta appreciate that.
Mike Lowry, you gotta separate Mike Lowry
and he's
from Will Smith.
Yeah. Mike Lowry's not a soft beta male.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Will Smith was the soft. He's letting his wife run him, his kids run amok, his house in August Alsina. Slapping Chris Rock on stage because he got in his emotions because the Sith Lord said to do so with her eyes. That doesn't change the fact that he is a great actor and he played Mike Lowry to the T. I believe 100% that he was a tough guy.
And let me tell you something. This is the best of Will Smith, bro. I'm sorry, I can't think of any movie he has done as of lately that is like hit like this. He done that Bright movie. He did that what's that movie where he had a clone of himself?
That don't count.
Gemini Man.
That was cool, but then it was trash at the same time.
It wasn't it, bro.
It was trash.
I fell asleep.
Best roles, I think Mike Lowry is the role of his career.
Role of his career.
But who he was in I Am Legend.
Enemy of the State's my favorite. And that's a great.
You said Enemy of the State?
Enemy of the State is underrated for what he was at the time. And him coming into his own after Fresh Prince, it was Bad Boys. Bad Boys and
Independence Day.
No.
Independence Day was before Independence Day.
But I'm saying acting wise, like because Bad Boys is the first movie you see him like really cuss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the Enemy of the State was that movie. Damn, this nigga can act. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I was like, okay, because I've been watching him for a long time.
You got Enemy of the State as his best movie?
One of my favorites. It's not his best movie. It's one of my favorites, though.
Because he's the I Am Legend role is iconic, and he's about to be in the movie with Michael B. Jordan, dog.
I forgot about but that.
I Am Legend 2 is coming out, dog.
Yeah.
But he did die. He's not about him. So, but he was dope in I Am Legend. I think Enemy of the State was a fantastic movie. Enemy of the State, I Am Legend, Mike Lowry. He was awesome in 7 Pounds, but that wasn't really a character.
Collateral
Pursuit of Happiness.
He was good at that. Amazing in Pursuit of Happiness, but.
But I
think he's Mike Lowry.
Ali.
No.
Ali was good too. But
yeah, but no.
Ali.
Collateral Beauty kills that.
I think.
Ali.
Mike does kill Mike Lowry though? Who is Will Smith?
You know what? I'm gonna exclude Pursuit of Happiness and Ali. those are personas of somebody else.
Right.
You know what? Because I'm gonna take
Will Smith made
something
this
he made
character.
his own. Yeah.
Mike Lowry. I agree with this. Mike Lowry.
Okay.
I don't want to take nothing from Will Smith in Enemy of the State.
Shit.
I know a lot of people could have did it, but I don't know if it would have been like that. He did bring some swag to that shit. Yeah. Enemy of the State is a fantastic movie.
I love that fucking movie.
Yeah, that's an A+ movie.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman was the man in there too.
Facts.
Lisa Bonet was good. They were. Yeah, that shit is nice, bro.
What's her name? She was in that movie too.
They replaced Teresa. Or what we got to say about that?
So I found out
just out of nowhere. Like what happened?
She didn't want to be in the next one. I remember it was
probably money involved.
No, it was a money issue.
It had to have been money.
It was money issue.
She didn't want to be in, but they got loudmouth over here.
But she wasn't.
I don't know if that was her or the sister because she has a twin. So I don't know if that was her.
It probably was her from ATL. That probably was her.
Yeah.
But she's just older. That's all it is.
So she got married to another man named Marcus from Tyler Perry's, I think, Why'd I Get Married?
Yeah.
So her man was Marcus.
You tell me something.
Boom.
I hate that fucking movie for that. See, that shit was fucked up. But yeah, but I was upset about the replacement too. But at the same time, I accepted it.
I ain't even tripped.
Because his wife hasn't really been the factor.
She didn't really do nothing. She wasn't really shit.
In the first one, she was a huge factor. Second one, not so much. Barbecue at the end, beginning.
She was a factor in the third one a little bit with the baby.
Yeah, but
a little bit.
They didn't really do nothing though. She had
that's
like
crazy.
Little
it's crazy. I didn't even recognize her in the third one like that.
She only had like little small.
I didn't recognize her until I had to really look. Oh shit, that's her.
She was older.
She only had like really small scenes. I'm talking about like she didn't have any.
She's always had small scenes. The first one she had a little bit more scenes, but
she had a lot. Yeah, the first one she had a lot more scenes.
It's not about them anymore.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why you could relegate all those side characters to the spinoff. And they could have a bigger role and other stuff like that.
The main basically I would say like the Geek Squad, they did a lot good too. They did good in the
Geek Squad was only 2 people then.
But
they did good though. They did good in this one. I mean they put in.
They had a much smaller role from the third movie. They were bigger in the last movie.
Ammo?
You think so?
Ammo, yes.
Yeah,
they were just a couple.
Be honest, I'm glad they did that because we don't need too much of them. It's just these two.
Oh,
you don't
need
too much. You don't need the foreshadowing.
It takes from them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, a little help. I mean, 2 niggas can't take on the world. They still needed help in Bad Boys 2. They always need help. They needed help in the first one.
It was fucked up to hear.
2 Latino niggas.
Yeah. It was fucked up to hear about those 2 main Latinos, the ones they used to joke with all the time. You know what? Yeah.
That was sad, bro.
Just to hear to find out that they was undercover, and then next thing you know, they found out that they was in a car accident.
Hey, isn't it low tide? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't you got some relatives to pick up? Yeah. See, that's dirty. That's bull light, man. That's not funny, man. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, man? I was thinking about going to get a couple of bucket of chicken, a crispy, and some grape sodas. Some grape sodas. So they died, and they tied that into this movie. Yeah. Captain Howard said a week later from the time they sent them on a mission, they were in a car crash that took their lives. That kind of shook the ground with Howard because it really stressed him out. I'm glad that's why he didn't want to put them on the mission. I like how they added that in there.
Because I always was wondering why they wasn't in the third one. Where was they at? Because I was always curious, why are they not here? And now we know.
They could have put them in this movie, man. It would have been really nice to have them in there.
Now that,
with their racist jokes.
Instead of ammo, they could have got them.
Yeah.
Ammo could have just been a whole nother thing in itself. They went on, they did their own thing. They could have just brought them back. They're going to team.
Especially in
they're
this
going to
movie.
people you trust.
They could have brought them in this movie. Ammo in the last movie would have been fine. But you see how there's only 2 of them there?
Exactly.
They could have brought those 2 in here like, yo, man, heard you need some help.
Yeah.
We're going back to Cuba, huh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When they had to go to Cuba, they said meet up in Cuba where the gator she was at.
He was like
and they said, I know some. We're going to Cuba, huh? I know somebody, and it'd be them that show up, bro. And in the gunfight with them,
he's a little crazy.
She was lit. Yeah. This movie was amazing, bro. It touched on everything. Now there's some cheesiness here. I didn't like the bad guy, the dad from Euphoria that likes Jules. So jealous he got to smash Jules, bro. Fuck.
He's saying that shit on camera again.
Huh?
You saying that shit on camera again?
Yeah, bro.
It's your month.
Hey, I ain't gay.
Yes, you are.
But if Jules come through, I don't know, homie.
I'll be disappointed.
Why are you looking at me when you say this?
I'm just saying, bro.
Camera.
He already know how I feel.
Tell them.
He already know how I feel.
Tell the world. Don't tell me.
Hey, Jules is it. Hunter Schafer. He was a menacing bad guy, but it didn't make sense why he was in the places that he was in at all times. They just made him ensconced in the government situations.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
the helicopter shit.
That was annoying.
Shit, I was like, bro,
how you going? That's a little far fetched, bro. And then the helicopter shit, the directorial error. He kicks open the door, blows Marcus away into his seat, and then he starts shooting people around Marcus and not Marcus in the chair.
Yeah.
And then Mike Lowry has a few seconds to come around and then just attack the shooter. No,
he was beating the shit out of him.
He had to jump on all of you. In reality, kick the door open, shoot you, shoot Mike, shoot the nigga in the cage. It's over. The movie's over.
It's wild.
But it was a directorial error with the chopping and stuff. Something happened.
It was because. Like we don't even know if he was in Mexico. It looked like he's supposed to be in Mexico working with the cartel. But then the next day, like they sitting here at this scene right here, and he's flying out to wherever they at the next day. Like it's fucking
all over the place.
Marcus was fucking Spider-Man and shit, bro. Spider-Man holding the fucking rope and shit, bro. Get him.
Yeah, Mike Lowry holding the cage.
He holding up. He over there.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yeah.
I do want to bring up that
tune that shit up. You spread up. It's Pride Month.
I'm not with your shit. That's why you got this going, huh?
You opened up them legs.
I see why
easy,
you got
bro.
that going, huh? I see.
What that mean?
I see. You doing that for your boys?
The braids?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah, you did that for somebody.
I want to bring up that whack ass plane scene though.
When she shot the plane shit? That shit was weird to me. Like, that shit was weak as fuck. And
I don't like how, what's her name, the Spanish chick, what's her name again?
Vanessa Hudgens?
Whatever. I don't like how.
Man.
No, it's not even about that. It's about, they gave her moment just to try to kill off the dude she been fucking.
Oh,
like,
her.
The
agent.
Yeah, that shit. That I felt nothing from that. Even when she kicked him in the water, I'm just like, what is this cheesy shit? Why did she get such a big moment? They should have cut that off. If they wanted to give her a moment, if they wanted to give her a real moment, they should have gave her Mike Larry, like they were foreshadowing in the third one, which they did. Yeah. And they should have let them get married, and then probably an ex came back.
There was really no reason to have the Hispanic girl not be with Mike, because his wife was a pure damsel.
Who was his wife in the third one? Was she in the third one at all?
Come on, bro. Listen, my nigga.
Because I was curious. We're talking about that.
Who was Mike with in the third movie, bro?
He was with the Latina chick, but I'm saying, was she ever in the movie? When they was in the hospital, was she one of the nurses or doctors? I'm just curious.
She just popped up in this movie out of nowhere, and they got married, bro. That's why I tell you, time has went by. At least a year or two, a couple years went by.
A few years have went by.
That had to been more than 2 years, bro. Because you fell in love and married her too. That means proposal and let's get engaged this summer, blah, blah, next, all that shit.
Yeah, he said he had a lot of growing. She was like, he's 50.
He had a lot of growing to do.
Yeah, 50.
She said we was younger, though. We were younger, though. Yeah.
But, hey, you know what I noticed, though, in this movie? Have you noticed that none of Marcus's sons have really been around?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that shit?
He did have boys.
James and whatever the other one name was.
He did have boys.
Yeah.
They talk about daddy, too. You an angel.
They were in Bad Boys 2. They weren't in 3, and they weren't in 4.
No.
They were not at the wedding.
Yeah.
Neither one of them.
Just the daughter.
That's crazy.
Just the daughter.
Yeah.
Just the daughter was.
That shit. Holy shit.
They just only had the daughter.
See, this is what I'm saying. They shied away from Marcus and her family. They could have brought Gabrielle back, but we don't want her. But I'm just saying, we don't want her.
Yeah.
We don't want her. But they could have tied that in. Congratulations. Just like they kind of how they did with the Hispanic chick. Congratulations, you got married. We had a lot of growing up to do. That would have hit. That would have probably put some.
That's what I could have seen him like either.
I called out that Mr. Fantastic was the bad guy from the first time I freaking laid eyes on this nigga.
Let's talk about call outs.
You did.
And so I called out Mr. Fantastic from the jump, and then the director puts a pan of the FBI guy looking at him. First thing E-Man did say, "It's him."
I did say that.
E-Man.
I did.
Whenever the director pans a shot to look at a bad guy that looks mean and bad as if he's the bad guy, he's not.
So the reason
most of the time
the reason that I said that was
I know why you said it.
So dodgy.
You said it because the director was relying on you to think that.
Jack.
How he was so dodgy. How he was
How you were trying to kill butterflies with a mallet.
How he was acting and shit. That's how I felt like that. Y'all like to try to crack these stupid ass jokes though, huh?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we supposed to be like having fun. Y'all niggas trying to.
We are having fun.
I'm having a blast. I know where.
Fuck you, man. But anyway, yeah, that's how I felt. I felt like that or whatever. Because how it was and how he was so dodgy, how he was acting when he was telling him about Captain Howard, the way he was moving. Period. I'm just like, he got it.
So you didn't know that he was the bad guy when he called the Latina chick and said where they were, what they had, and then they showed up and found out that they had the files.
I mean, once
it was either her or the husband, the mayor.
Once that happened, I realized when he said only one person knew what's up, I realized that I was wrong, and I still was like,
dang, the very end.
See me, I was thinking something. I got where you were.
Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah, I wanted
your theory was crazy,
and I wanted it.
So go ahead and tell them.
I wanted family ties. Basically, what I'm saying, I was hoping that like Captain Howard's daughter and her granddaughter were in on that shit. Like on some
that would sully Howard a lot. He's dead. You have a rogue family.
But it could have.
So you thought when the daughter came, she was gonna do some shit.
Man, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. That was a perfect time for a setup.
Yeah,
she came knocking on the window
because they already pulled up to
like,
one house.
Sorry.
So what's stopping this little white girl from pulling up to this house?
I'll admit, I was thinking about like, are they gonna do that? No way.
It would have been tight though.
I don't know.
But at the same time,
I don't think that would have been a hell of a twist.
But the whole thing is the way the mama was acting. So it just made so much sense. She wanted revenge on this nigga. She probably had some gripes against her dad because they never really talked about.
She said she wanted revenge on him for killing her. His
father. But that could have been.
He's the one that killed him.
Yeah, but she could have been just bullshit. She could have been, like I said, she's tied to a captain. She could have known. She probably knew some shit. I was just me assuming shit. She could have knew some shit that goes deeper down the rabbit hole. I'm just saying, like she could have been, you know.
She a U.S. Marshal.
I'm just saying, like he had ties to the cartel. Period. So there's no telling where she came from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Possible.
Mike Lowry's son, the actor, he does a good job at doing what he does. He had that prison scene where
that shit was fire, bro.
There was a crunch when it was so effective when he took the weight and he hit the one guy swinging left and it hit his face. The sound effect, the visuals of it worked. It looked so realistic. I was like, oh, I literally I felt it, and that shit was effective. I like that.
I heard you in the scene.
Think about how deep this is, homie, for a second. Because Bad Boys, this shit go deep with the drama. Mike Lowry, his first love, the one that made him Mike Lowry, tried to kill him. Got his captain killed. The one he loves the most. Got him almost killed. Shot him up in cold blood. And then he finds out it was the first love that came back to kill him. And the one that shot him and tried to murder him was his son.
Right.
And then to find out the man who killed the one man besides Marcus that he loves so much in this world, Captain Howard, the murderer is his son. Right. So here he is in this movie trying to make amends with his son who murdered Captain Howard.
A father figure.
Yes. And who is the son of the evil bitch who murdered Captain Howard and tried to kill him and killed all the people around him, killed the folks that he was close to him, and asking for his help to go ahead and take down the people that want to kill his son, the captain's granddaughter and daughter.
Right.
That's wild.
It is wild. And the best thing I can say is like he didn't put the blame 100% on the son. He put it on the mother.
And he was like, "Yo, just go south, take this."
The mother was manipulative.
Yeah, she brainwashed her son. She brainwashed her son. She did.
She did, and he believed it. He loved his mother.
Mike didn't even know. Like Mike said, he didn't even know that I didn't even know you even existed. Like if I knew, I would have been there.
She sent him to kill his father without him knowing.
Yep. Exactly. That was dark. That was deep. And it ties in really well. That's why I do not hate this. I ain't gonna lie. The idea of it, when I first started, I was like, this is stupid. This is the dumbest shit ever. Until he killed Captain Howard, I was like, oh, okay, this shit getting real now.
His redemption story came.
I'm still mad about that shit in the last movie, but I understand now. And now it grabs me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm running with it and I love it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the third one we didn't. He's the third guy we didn't need. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or we learned to love.
They were on the road, on the run. He said, "You guys are terrible fugitives." You know, he always had that hostile energy towards his father, and I like that throughout this movie, bro. It never was it was little small moments here and there, and then he said, after he helped him, he said, "Just go south, take this with you." He said, "I know what I'm doing, motherfucker. You don't got to tell me what to do."
Yeah, I got this.
And then he went off. So he's a fugitive.
Yeah.
He was getting time shaved off his sentence. And at this moment, I believe that he could have been close to a free man after this. But he's a fugitive.
I thought they was going to lie and say, like, he died in a crash or some shit like that, too, compared to him disappearing and they can't find him.
Gotta get that body.
That's tough, though.
That alligator is there, too. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bodies that's missing. So...
They did some really good things with the direction. They had... The direction told some stories, man. I remember when they were in the elevator, he said, I'm going to go with you. And then she was like, looking at his phone. She said, who you talking to? Who you texting?
You know what?
And I thought that I said in my head, like, dang, she could sell this. Like, you talking to some bitch, huh? You? Oh, it's just work.
No.
But then when he hit her and said, get off me.
I'm not playing anymore.
He showed the anger in his face, and then it showed the camera looking at her, look at him. She saw a monster in that moment and knew this nigga's a bad guy.
Yeah.
And that's when they start fighting.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, she should have kept her fucking mouth shut.
Yeah,
because she could have said, some women just don't know how to shut the fuck up.
Emotional.
Yeah, they get
that emotion took over,
She's
bro.
like, who you texting?
She should have kissed him.
She should have kissed him or just shut the fuck
if
up.
she kissed him, who was that? No, some shit at the office. I'm trying to get the end of this. See you later tonight, baby. Oh.
Even though she already know he snitched.
She knew it was obvious though.
That would have disarmed him.
With you.
The way she was acting weird. She was real. Her emotions were showing, and he sensed that shit.
She was sketchy.
So yeah. Her emotions got. But you know what? I gotta be honest. Freak her, bro. I didn't like her in the movie.
I hated her.
The fact that she,
I hated her too.
Yeah.
She fine as fuck.
I like her over Vanessa Hudgens. She looked better to me. She's more attractive to me.
For real?
Yeah. She was more attractive in the last movie too. And she's still doing. And she's older. She's got that.
She still look good.
She
I'm not gonna cap. She's fire. She fire. But Vanessa Hudgens was looking bomb, bro.
Hey,
not to me.
Hey, you know what?
That
Latino chick in the beginning of the movie, you get it too.
Oh yeah. She got it. She definitely got it. It's something about that woman shit, bro.
I like the nostalgia. I like the nostalgia though when we got to the store. And Marcus had to get that ginger ale shit, bro.
Yeah, nice little opening scene. Opening scene was dope.
Freeze, mother bitches!
He still got that Porsche Turbo S, man.
Yeah.
That car is like $200K right now, bro.
With this movie, he probably boosted that shit now.
Hey, we'll get his bank went up even more, bro.
Yeah, bro, because he a trust fund from the first one. They just ran with that narrative.
Yeah.
My parents didn't leave me millions of dollars. I ain't no trust fund, blah, blah.
He's still making a lot of money as a cop. People act like cops are broke. They're not. Especially if you do what they do. Like I'm not talking about no regular.
How much do you think they make?
Man, bro.
They're captains? Are they captains yet?
No, they're detectives.
They shouldn't be captains.
No, I don't think they're detectives no more.
No, they are detectives. They said that. She said that
they for sure making $100K or more.
We never heard them call them captains.
They for sure making $100K or more.
They should be captains. They should be captain. Captain Mike, Larry, Captain.
I'm looking at
lieutenants.
I'm looking at Marcus'
house. They ain't lieutenants either.
I'm looking at Marcus' house. They making over $100K. I can honestly say that.
Sure.
Yeah. So about $150K.
150?
150?
Yeah. I think, they might be pulling in like 175. 150, between 150 and 200K off their salary alone.
Right.
Because Marcus ain't got no trust fund. He got a big house in Miami.
Right.
They might be even making even more than that.
He said I had to save up for this. The second one, he said I had to save up for this shit.
I think they're at the top of their pay in their branch.
Hey, let me ask you something. With all the shit they do, you think that pay worth it? Hell no. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Think about it.
Look at how many times they've been shot and damn near
they went. This should be years in between. Every 4
fuck.
years, you gotta have a shootout. All right.
Every 4 years.
Think about it. These movies.
This nigga Mike ain't afraid to shoot nobody.
Every time there's a movie is when they have some shit.
True.
So when there's not a movie, just assume it's peace.
Regular cop work.
It's peace. Yeah.
I got a little
talking shit, farting.
I got a little irritated though, but I get it. I got a little irritated though when Mike had that little panic attack when the time that he was supposed to shoot. Oh boy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Me too.
You know.
Me too.
I had a little problem with that.
That shit was funny. He smacked him. Wake the freak up! Stop that bullshit.
Oh yeah, when he saw Captain Hot.
Marcus was freaking the.
Wake up, donkey!
He's always the comedy, but that shit, it was a lot. This was the funniest Bad Boys movie since Bad Boys 2.
Yeah,
I would say Bad Boys 2 obviously.
Yeah, Bad Boys 3 only had that plane.
Nigga kept trying to drink
that. Was probably the funniest moment.
They had some funny stuff.
No, but that plane moment was their peak moment though. Yeah. If you have to when they were talking on the plane, I think that was their peak comedy moment.
I don't remember
peak.
that. What was it?
They were on a plane. He was talking about.
You need your blanket.
He was talking about how he was fucking the witch, and then how he came over.
Oh yeah. The guy was hearing it.
That was the peak moment for comedy in that movie. But this one escalated. Bad Boys still the funniest. Bad Boys. I think this one is funnier than Bad Boys 1. I think this one is funnier.
This is the second funniest.
Yeah. It's funnier than Bad Boys 1.
Yeah.
This was dope. This was dope, bro.
All right, so you want to rank them? Is there anything else you want to say about the movie?
from the nostalgia from them actually putting this in there was lit, bro. I mean, a lot of movies from old school, they haven't done that. And to see, this is an action-based movie. You know what I'm saying? Comedy too, but action-based. We haven't seen movies like this, like, once again, as I said before, in a very long time. And I hope they bring movies like this back. Because we need movies like this in our lives. We need incredible movies like this, you know, these co-stars. Because a lot of stuff that we getting, like, don't get me wrong, I like the superhero life, but I love real shit like this. And this the type of stuff that actual people can need, because you can pull into this, and you can pull new generations into this shit too. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I think we need more of these type of movies. We have fucking Top Gun Maverick made $1 billion, bro. You know what I'm saying?
1.5.
Like, whoever thought that was going to ever happen?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? These old heads though, bro. These old school stars are the ones that we need, because this new shit is just for the birds, bro. It's for the birds. That's what I wanted to say.
All right. Let's rank the movies.
All right, for sure. So we're gonna start. Let's go with the least favorite. Least favorite, be honest, to me, it's still Bad Boys 3. It's my least favorite. It's my least favorite out of the 4. Go ahead, E-Man.
I got Bad Boys 3.
As your least.
No, as my least, it would be. Damn, I don't really.
I knew he wasn't gonna keep up. I was gonna say something to help him.
It will be okay.
It'll start over. No, man. Freak it. He gotta learn, bro. He gotta learn how to understand English.
I understand English.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure.
Hablo, fuck you. Out of for the rest, it'll be 1. My least will be 1 then. It'll be 1 because two is.
Oh my God, my nigga, this nigga's so fucking ridiculous, my nigga. Just name your least favorite movie. We are going order from worst to best. 1 movie.
Bad Boys 1
is your worst movie.
Yes.
All right, shut the fuck up now. You go.
I'm gonna agree and say Bad Boys 1.
Bad Boys 1
is the worst of the 4, but it's not a bad movie. It's still a great movie.
Facts.
Okay.
And you were Bad Boys 3. Okay.
Boys.
What's the second least worst movie?
Okay. Bad Boys 1 for me.
Bad Boys 3 for me.
3 as well.
You gotta make him go first, bro.
All right.
Fuck. We already went through half of it.
Yeah, fuck it. All right.
You always gotta let him go first. He will copy you.
Yeah.
I ain't copying nobody.
Yeah.
Got you.
Fuck.
What's the third least favorite?
2.
Okay. 2. See what I'm saying?
All right.
For me, it's this movie.
This movie.
Now, what's the best Bad Boys movie?
It's 4.
This is the best one now.
It's the best one now.
I want to go. We'll go.
I want to make you guys pay attention to our spoiler-free review that we did, which we just shot less than 45 minutes ago, where this motherfreaker said,
I said 2, but then
Bad Boys 2 is the greatest, best Bad Boys movie, hands down.
So now I'm switching it up and saying it now is 4.
You're switching it up because we made you go first! Nigga! I don't care, nigga!
Oh, shit. Oh.
So why don't you take this time to finally get your shit right? You effed up, you fell for it. Do you want to change it from this movie to Bad Boys 2 as the best one?
No, I'm switching it up. It's 4.
Wait, no. Fuck, you can't make this shit. You can't make you cannot make this shit up, bro. You cannot make this shit. This shit is real. This shit hurts so bad. This shit hurts.
It was 2, and then now I'm switching it up.
You understand? Do you understand me?
Oh shit! This shit is on camera, nigga.
Can you read my mind?
Oh, my powers of combined. Oh, I can't wait for these videos to come out. Oh, I'm gonna be in that comment section, nigga, crying, nigga. Oh.
You understood what I'm... He said I'm switching up.
Yeah. I got that shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Hey, He-Man will make your head hurt.
I ain't gonna lie,
He'll
bro.
make you question if you're in reality.
Bro. I'm dehydrated, bro. Oh, shit.
Yeah?
You can't make this shit.
All right. So for me, it's Bad Boys 2 as the best Bad Boys movie. Virgo?
Bad Boys 2 is the best Bad Boys.
Yes. So Bad Boys 2. So you're top. You're ranking them. Bad Boys 2 is the best. Then Bad Boys 4. Then Bad Boys 1. Then Bad Boys 3.
Correct.
Me and E-Man have a different one. I got Bad Boys 2. I got Bad Boys 4. I got Bad Boys 3, then 1. So all of ours are different. He has Bad Boys 4 as number 1. Bad Boys 2. Then he has Bad Boys 3. Then he has Bad Boys 1. What is your ranking for them? And I'll also say this. I'll reiterate. This is a better franchise than John Wick. If one has to exist, one has to die, I'm gung-fuing the shit out of John Wick right between his eyes.
I love me a John.
I love me the John Wick franchise.
The first two
love
John
the
Wick
franchise.
The first two though, John Wick movies are fucking by far.
I think the third one is really good too, and people don't give it enough credit. That shit fire, bro.
It is good.
Well, Halle Berry in the desert.
Yeah, but that fourth one was trash. But I'm just saying the first two though, that shit did just on a whole nother level.
I wouldn't say trash.
It wasn't trash. It just wasn't as good as.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the third.
But
one.
no, the action was the best.
It was.
4 had the best action.
But
that story just wasn't.
It turned into a superhero. What do you mean?
They were playing with fire. Like I'm not even talking about the Dragon.
No more John Wicks.
Yeah. I'm not even talking
about. There's 5 coming out. There's
a
5th one coming out.
I'm not talking about that Dragon's Breath. I'm talking about the whole idea of this. I still cannot get over that Daredevil blind man shit. I can't. I cannot. Yeah. I can't get over the fact that he was doing all that against the nigga who kills everybody, and he's able to compete on that level blind. Yeah. I don't.
And he died.
Yeah.
How are they coming out with John Wick 5 when he died?
Explain this. What's the show doing? Is the show even existing? I'm not even going to touch it.
Did John Wick die though? We saw his body fall.
They put a grave. And
so how dumb is the table then? If you watch him die, you didn't confirm he's dead.
And John Wick 4 fucked up. They fucked up with. They could have introduced the table right then and there in this movie. They did
it in 3.
No.
The table was an Indian guy from Wonder Woman.
He killed half of the table. John Wick killed half of the people on the table.
See this? They could be.
No. He was the table. He was the guy of guys.
No, because the dude was still.
He killed him though. John Wick killed him.
What's the dude?
He shot the Saudi Arabia dude.
We know that. We know that. But I'm talking about the dude who's like.
He did?
Yes, he shot him in the head.
He shot him in the head at the beginning of the movie.
He came there and killed him.
He shot him.
Remember they were on horses. Everybody. Yeah, he killed.
He shot him in the beginning.
He killed
4.
Yeah, John Wick came after half of everybody at the table. He was killing them all.
Why?
Because
he gave him his cut his finger off. Forgave him.
That was the third one.
Did you forget? Did you forget that they fucking shot him? They said that shit. Then he got shot and he fell over the fucking rail. They went over. They went after him, bro.
Yeah, the fourth one he shot him in the
beginning. Yeah, he killed them.
Yeah, I forgot what the reason was. He shot him though.
He killed him.
He was not just the table. No, the table is multiple people. Remember that. Because remember the sister in the second one was part of the table. There's more than one.
He was above the table.
But still, you still got.
He was the table.
Yes, the Arabian dude was above the table. Freak the table.
But there's still people in place who are at the table. Okay, that dude might have been above the table, but there's people still at the table who are still playing by the rules. Because the dude, the main bad guy, he was still holding on to those rules, like like the table still existed. Yeah, and it still did. This was a chance for them to go. Okay, there's this many members of the table at the actual table, take them piece by piece throughout the movie. You know what I'm saying? That's what would have been a chance. Like that big mob nigga, he could have possibly been one of the members at the table. He could have killed. But we going too far to John Wick.
Right.
But like I said, but John Wick 1 and 2, like it's still better. I think are better than some of these Bad Boys movies too. But Bad Boys 2 and this one have done an amazing job, and story wise especially. And shout out to this movie for taking notes from that.
John Wick gets the edge with action.
Yeah.
Bad Boys gets the edge with story and comedy and emotion.
Yeah.
And it's the emotional aspect that separates this from John Wick.
Right. Okay. agree.
The only emotion that existed in John Wick was in the first movie about the dog and the ex-girlfriend who died.
Yeah.
Right.
They abandoned that a long time ago.
It's the car. It was the car.
Yeah,
the whole time the whole
so yeah, bro. I got me and you, Bad Boys. We all had Bad Boys 4 above this, but then it's that Lethal Weapon discussion, because I think that Lethal Weapon is the greatest action franchise.
Yeah.
You know, like pure, because you know you got Mission Impossibles and shit like that.
Right.
But Mission Impossible
Got
went
like 8 movies now. Yeah.
Yeah, but Mission Impossible was a little hit and miss. It's more hit than miss. This last one that came out was kind of mid. With the women and shit.
Yeah.
What was that she called? I forgot.
I'll tell you right now.
I forgot the name of the shit.
The fourth or fifth one.
Yeah. The revamp of them. Ghost Protocol was good. Rogue Nation was good.
Mission Impossible.
And then the one Fallout was good, but not as good as Rogue Nation and Ghost Protocol to me. And then you had this one that just came out last summer.
Mission Impossible. It was just Mission Impossible Dead
Reckoning.
Yeah, part 1.
I didn't even know that was out.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that came out like a year ago.
Dead Reckoning Part 1.
So it's really the Lethal Weapons.
Yeah,
we gotta have a discussion about 1 through 4 lethal quadrilogies, Lethal Weapon and Bad Boys. I got them.
It's been a while since I've seen Lethal Weapon.
And
then like you also got another other shit like Beverly Hills Cop. That's also like another franchise or action.
This is the 4th one, right?
Yeah, the fourth one.
That's about to come out.
That's another franchise. Yeah.
But that can compete.
It can't. But it's still one of those trilogies. Like, okay, you enjoy it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially like the first 2.
I really did not like Lethal Weapon 4, the first one.
I like it.
I didn't like the first
one.
Jet Li
I like the
Chris Rock, Jet Li, the Forefathers.
I like the first one, the second one, and the third one.
The fourth one was the funniest one.
I don't like the fourth one.
That's
crazy.
Like
the fourth one. Yeah.
Joe Pesci in there. That's wild.
So when I hear people say
the fake money,
I hear people say that they like Lethal Weapon 4, I just be looking at y'all like, man, that's crazy.
His house burned down, bro.
With all
the Forefathers, the nice guy died. They strangled him. The little boy, Ping, I think his name was.
Oh yeah.
A lot of emotion with that shit.
I don't like
Chris Rock, the dating his daughter.
Yeah, I was
trying to keep that shit
Joe Pesci, yeah.
That shit was funny, dog. I didn't rewatch Lethal Weapon.
The Jet Li freak. Yeah, but how do you do that? How do you get me out of that thing, though, huh? How? Nigga Murtaugh looking at him. Let's go ask him. They say, I'm too old for this shit. You got a baby on the way. Leave him alone. But then that motherfucker, crazy nigga Mel Gibson. Let's get this nigga, bro. We can do it.
That nigga crazy as fuck, dog.
That shit was tight. And then they had the ending. Like we're family. The let's wait. Why can't we? It was a great ending, bro. That shit was lit. All right, guys. So A+. As you guys already did it for the spoiler free. A+, A+, A-.
Switched up. No, it's A-.
You want to switch? You can switch it.
It's A-.
Oh, you still at A-? Subscribe to the channel for the real discussions, man. Shout out to my dog Virgo for being here. E-Man. We out, y'all. Deuces.